Hello, welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the February love outlook for the sign of Virgo. All right, so carrying on with the earth signs and the love reading outlook for February. The way I do the love readings is a little bit different than the general outlook. I'm going to be pulling two cards from my Love Oracle deck, my new Love Oracle deck, which I just got on Etsy from Island Time Wellness. If you want to know about this deck, just follow the link. It's a really beautiful deck that I'm going to be using for my Love Oracle messages in my readings from now on. And then we'll pull your animal spirits out and your forecast. Now, the love outlook for the month for February, Virgo, is going to be for a Virgo who has a love connection, right? You may not be in a relationship together now, or you may be separate, but this is a love reading to look at your outlook and your partners, or the person who you have in your heart right now, right? So basically, could be your twin flame, could be your soulmate, could be someone that you are trying to call into you, right? So you may not be necessarily living together or married. So, but this is an outlook, a general outlook into you and your significant other. All right, guys, so let's just go ahead and pull out your two Love Oracle cards for February, Virgo, and then we'll get right into your animal spirits. We have Abundance. All right, now these cards, it's funny because they're black, so the camera really doesn't focus as well as normal. But Abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So this is a really interesting card to come out right now for you. The Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship. Wow. So some of you may be resonating with one or both, right? So there's a lot of abundance coming in, but is there a connection with someone right now who is a bit of a narcissist, who maybe just like, you know, spending too much time on themselves, right? Not really paying attention to the relationship. Let's see what your animal spirits are. We're going to get more information for you, and then we'll really know what's going on once we pull out your spread, Virgo. Abundance and Golden Mirrors. Show me what's going on with Virgo and their significant other. Show me what animal spirits may be with them this month. Now, again, the animal spirits, you may resonate with them, you may not. You know, it just could be a little indication of what extra energy is surrounding you and your lover this month, or your person. Show me for Virgo for February. You have Nightingale. This card flipped over a couple times, so it's really wanting to come out. So Nightingale. And you have the Otter Spirit. Never alone. So Nightingale is really lovely, right? It's also associated with the throat chakra in a lot of ways, because of course the Nightingale is all about expressing you know, its feelings, right? Expressing things that are sort of on its, you know, in its heart, right? Expressing its heart and making you feel something. Then we have, of course, the Otter Spirit. You are never alone. So let's just take a look at both of these briefly. Yeah, the Nightingale Spirit, right? Beautiful energy with the Nightingale, really talking about expressing your love. Of course, associated with singers, people who are who have a gift at speaking or moving others with their words. Certainly those who have a gift with vocals, right, with actually singing. And the Nightingale Spirit is associated with communication, right, and communicating from the heart, right. Now, the otter also is a very loved up animal spirit, right? You are never alone. The otter is the spirit of affection and bliss, right? Just being really happy in the company of its significant other, its lover, the person that holds its heart. The otter is one of these creatures that mates for life, right? And they're just extremely sort of sensual and feeling This would definitely be a water animal spirit. Because they just, the emotions that they are just so happy and blissful. The outer spirit also doesn't really worry about things like anxiety over a relationship. Like, they have total confidence in their relationship, which is what allows them, this animal spirit, it allows you to really enjoy your time together with someone, right? Instead of worrying about it, just worrying about problems that may be coming in, or worrying about whether or not they truly love you or don't love you, like the normal anxieties that a lot of people have when they're with someone, right? It's normal. But outer spirit is really a feeling of letting go of those anxieties, so that when you're together with this person, you really enjoy their company. So it's still interesting that you would get the golden mirror, which is really all about being very self-absorbed. Let's see what your cards say now for this month of February, Virgo. Let's see how you are seeing yourself and your person and the relationship, and how they are seeing it right now. Show me. Show me for Virgo, February, and their lover. Alright, so let me just move these over and get ready so I can place my cards so you can see them all. Alright, straight out. How you see yourself is King of Pentacles. And how your person sees themselves right now is Page of Wands. How you see your person is Ace of Swords, and how they see you is Knight of Cups. And how you see your relationship, and how they see the relationship. Okay, so there's a hurt, there's a little bit of pain there. All right, guys, so let's get right into this. There is an abundance right now of love and positivity, but there was a pain somewhere, and perhaps that's where we're going to get this understanding of the golden mirror coming in. So let's just check it out. Virgo, how you see yourself and how your person sees themselves. Well, right now you're resonating with King of Pentacles energy, and your person is resonating with Page of Wands, and that's how they see themselves. So right now you are very busy with work. Right? And this February period, this is what you're going to be really having your focus on, right? This is, of course, a love outlook, but this, not everything, how you see yourself during the month may not necessarily be just in connection to this person. I feel for you, Virgo, this is a reading for a Virgo who's probably really got a high-powered job or a business that you have to run. You're clearly someone who has success, right? And you've had, you have a track record, you have success, you have a lot of responsibilities. You are the King of Pentacles, and so the King of Pentacles has a lot of financial responsibilities that he oftentimes has to take care of, right? He has usually a lot of decisions he has to make. Oftentimes he can be a benefactor or an investor. He's at the top, so he has a lot of people who depend on him also financially or for their material well-being oftentimes. And so this month you seem to be very busy with that. That's the feeling that I have for you, Virgo, is that this is for Virgo who probably employs a lot of people, or perhaps just simply has that kind of job that requires a lot of your attention. Now, your person is resonating with Page of Wands this month. And Page of Wands is really a feeling of sort of getting over a fear of following your heart, right? So the Page of Wands is someone who's very idealistic. He is to come to this place in his life where he's going to follow his heart, his passions, and he doesn't really worry about, being misunderstood, or perhaps others not agreeing with him or not understanding his vision. Page of Wands, with all the pages, we see an earthy aspect. We also see overcoming fear in that suit and a sense of idealism, right? And so here with Page of Wands, we see, your partner's feeling very idealistic about their future. You know, they're feeling very sort of visionary about what they want to do. They have a passion that they want to follow, and right now there is a feeling for them, I think, this February, of it being like a new journey for them, right? This is something that is new for them. They may have only just now gotten to a point where they've overcome their fears, maybe their fear of, you know, not being good enough, or just, you know, it's lacking self-confidence, you know, when we first learn to sort of follow our heart. And this is what they're sort of resonating with this month. So they're kind of going through a little sort of adventure of their own. And it feels right away, I'm feeling here, that this is certainly a relationship between two people who love each other very much. But right now, this February, Virgo, you may just simply be at different places. Not to say that there's a breakup imminent or anything like that, but you're busy with work and your partner's kind of going through something new in their life, right? In their lives. And so I begin to see why the golden mirror has come up, right? Because it may be feeling a little bit, certainly for your partner, it may be feeling a little bit like you are not as available as they would like for you to be this month, right? So let's just see how you see them and how they see you. Well, you see them as an Ace of Swords and they see you as the Knight of Cups. And again, this is really sweet. I think you see your person as extremely intelligent. You love them and you are very inspired by them, right? You see an Ace of Swords. This is how you see them in this February period. So I think in your mind, you're feeling very supportive of them. I think you're very proud of them. I think you see that they are, because whatever is happening here for them with this Page of Wands, it feels to me quite strong. Like this is a really like a big deal for them. They may have accomplished something along their path, which is giving them more self-confidence, or just whatever this endeavor is for them. It's very, very passionate. And I think you're very proud of them for sort of getting into it. I think you're seeing this as a vindication for them right now, right? Because that's what Ace of Swords is all about. There's a lot of clarity there and, you know, original thinking, inventive thinking. And I think you see all of this in your partner. You're very, very supportive of them. Now, they see you as a Knight of Cups. And this is cute because it's like they see you as their knight in shining armor. You know, they see you as the one who comes in and sweeps them off their feet. And they're looking to you this month as that, right? They see you as a Knight of Cups this month as well. Now, it's interesting to me because I think that where the difference lies is that, because I think this is really a case of maybe misunderstanding. Some misunderstanding may come in this month, right? I don't think that they're seeing you, because Knight of Cups is somebody who really goes out of their way to sort of woo someone or take someone out on a date or really sort of spice up the romance and everything. Yet when I look ahead, I can see a Five of Cups here for the person. So that's like a real disappointment. Right? And then you still have this golden mirror, which talks about a one-sided relationship, you know, someone being self-absorbed. So there is this sort of, there's this sort of little split here in sort of the energy. And I think what it is that your person is wanting you to be much more Knight of Cups this month. This is what they're seeing in you because this is what they're also desiring from you. And Virgo, I think that for you, because you're so busy with your job, some of you may not be realizing that your person is requiring this from you, right? You may not, you know, and so February, this is like the heads up here, right? So I'm letting you know, like, if you are dealing with someone who this is not a case of you guys not being in love. Like, you guys are very much in love with each other. But I almost even feel like that this could be a sort of alpha couple almost in a way, or two people. And again, my readings are not gender specific or sort of orientation specific, but I do feel in this reading for some reason that this may be two men in a relationship or two women in a relationship, because in a lot of ways you guys love each other very much, but you do have this very sort of, I want to say, equal respect for each other in a sense of like your jobs, and understanding that your jobs may be totally different, but you both really respect each other's jobs. And I'm not saying that as a heterosexual couple can't have that, but I'm just saying that it just seems to be, the feeling here just seems to be like a relationship that is romantic, right? That is a physical sexual relationship, but that is also very, very strong friendship, right? In a very equal way. And so the energy here seems to be two masculine or two feminine people together, right? And so, but I think what's happening this month, because your person is going through something quite new here, just don't take it too much for granted this month that they're that strong to sort of just handle it without, a little extra attention. Because this month, in February, they're wanting this extra little bit of loving, right? It could just be that they're having a little bit of self-confidence or just a little bit of anxiety, which we all get. And sometimes our partner, it's at times like this that we want our partner to maybe just step it up a little bit to make us feel comfortable. How you see the relationship looking ahead, and this is why I say this, because you see it as a King of Cups, but they see it as a Five of Cups. So here we have a split in the energy again. You're coming to the relationship and you see it as what you want. The King of Cups is very dominant in a relationship. He's oftentimes the one, he can get quite jealous or possessive, but he's the one who knows what he wants. He's the one who's committed, right? He doesn't have any doubts about his partnership. He doesn't, he doesn't look outside the relationship. He doesn't, stray. He's very sort of rock solid, very adamant and very fiery, also very dominant. And so for you, the relationship is exactly what you want, the way you want it, but yet your person has a Five of Cups, and that's a feeling of sort of disappointment, right? And regret. Five of Cups is a feeling of being a bit sad, of having a loss somewhere, or oftentimes it can be remembering a past relationship where you've had your heart broken. It can also be, in this case, when you're in a relationship, it can certainly be interpreted as being disappointed, as having been really disappointed in this relationship for some reason, and starting to feel sort of like negative about it, starting to feel like you can't lift your head and see the positive side. And I think that it's only like because your person is very, very sensitive this month, because they're going through something. Let me pull a few clarifiers and then this will be your reading. They're just going through something that's quite new to them. And I think, again, you're both very strong people. And Virgo, if you are resonating with this, if you are dealing with perhaps a singer, right, with this Nightingale, an example could be that you may be dealing with someone who's an artist in some way. They may be a singer, they may be some kind of artist that has to perform or speak in front of people, and they may be like now entering into like a new stage of it that's really sort of nervous for them, right? Now, they may have a lot of experience under their belt. This is just an example, Virgo. They may have a lot of experience under their belts, and you know that they have a lot of experience. Here you are feeling really proud of them with that Ace of Swords. You're like, you got this. You're very proud of them. Yet they are feeling like, I need more love. I need more of your attention. I need you to spend less time at the office or at the business, and I need you to come home and spend more time with me, because although I'm going through this thing right now that is very sort of this new energy. Page of Wands is also really like getting a new fire put under your ass, when you're really excited about something, you really have this great vision, and you're all about it. So it's a very exciting time for them, but it's also nerve-wracking. And so they're seeing you perhaps as being a little bit self-absorbed, as possibly, doesn't have to be so bad as to be the narcissist, because these oracle cards are just indicative of the type of energy, right? And I don't feel that you're being a narcissist at all, or that you're love bombing at all. I do feel like this is a very healthy relationship. It's just that right now you're a little bit, this February, you may be a little bit absorbed with the business, and like I say, your partner really needs you sort of at home, spending time with them, helping them out. And they may not be the type of person to readily come out and admit that, right? Five of Wands, yeah, 10 of Cups. Five of Cups, wow, look at that. And Princess of Cups. So the 5 is coming back. There's a power struggle, right? There's definitely a power struggle happening, and this is what it is. And I think, again, it is like a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, right? Here's your Five of Cups. You know, reiterate it, right? And this is what I said before. It is a card for disappointment. So in the thought deck, you can see much more clearly. Yeah, it's a disappointment that they have. All right, so let's just take a look at your clarifiers. Virgo, you see the Five of Wands. There seems to be a lot of competition going on. So strife, right? And arguing, you may be right now, you and your person may be bickering a little bit more than usual, right? And it's just like, you know, what's going on? You know, we normally don't bicker. We normally are like so totally like, you know, good, and we respect each other's space and all of that. Why are we arguing now? You do round off with a Ten of Cups, which is like a real feeling of coming back together. Certainly, there may be some arguments this February, Virgo, but you guys are going to definitely be having like a lot of makeup sex, you know? You guys are going to make up for it because outer energy is in. Which is like, you guys love each other so much. You know, there is an abundance of love here. There is a reason to be sort of, I want to say, confident and happy. You know, there is a lot of love. It's just that this month you guys are going through a little bit of a rough patch because one of you is being just a little sensitive or going through something. But you definitely come right back out to Ten of Cups, which is beautiful. And certainly if you're looking at this reading and you're realizing and you're resonating with this, you're in this situation in February, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Because as soon as you go ahead and like spend that extras, you know, time with them, the extras quality time, bring home an extra, you know, sort of bouquet of flowers or chocolates or go to dinner, make that little bit of extra effort, right? All of this little bickering that's been going on or that has happened at various times in the month or maybe coming into this month as well. You guys may have already begun bickering. All of that's going to go away. You're going to come right back out to being happy and, you know, sort of satisfied. Now, Five of Cups has come out again. Yes, there is a real feeling of disappointment from your person, but they also come out as Princess of Cups. And so, again, Princess is the same as Page. And so what I said earlier also sort of applies here. The pages or the princesses of the suit always, they're always associated with earth and practicality, but they're also associated with overcoming fear. And so with Princess of Cups, we're overcoming fears in love, right? We're learning how to overcome sort of insecurities, right? We are learning to overcome sort of self-esteem issues or self-confidence issues in the area of love. So Princess of Cups is when we, you know, begin to sort of be brave enough to tell somebody, hey, you know, I like you, I want to hang out with you. You know, it's like overcoming that initial fear. And I think, again, this is what your person is wanting. You know, they're feeling very sensitive right now. You know, they're feeling very, and certainly in February, for whatever reason, whatever's going on in their life and with their career, they're just feeling a little bit sort of shy and sensitive. And they're a little bit disappointed about some things. It could be that they've even had like a heartache with a friend. It could be that your lover has had like a fight with a friend and it's really bothering them and they just need, but whatever the case may be, whatever is really sort of making them feel this heavy disappointment, the key to it is you sort of just giving them a little bit more. And then they do round off with the Princess of Cups. They do round off with kind of like an increase of self-confidence. They do start to feel better about themselves and they come out of this like little insecure sort of shell that they're in, just momentarily, right? Just temporarily, because they are, again, a very strong person. All right, Virgo, this is your reading for February, your love outlook for you and your twin flame, your soulmate, your lover. I would say this is certainly for a couple that's living together or that is together, that have a real stable relationship, that have probably been together for quite some time even, but this is just a little tiny bump in the road and it's really just miscommunication and just one of you being a little bit more sensitive and the other one just not realizing it as much. All right, guys, so if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to leave me a comment. If you want to get the deck that I'm using, the new Love Oracle deck, which I do love so much, follow the link in the description. But that's it for right now. Virgo, have a wonderful February in love, and I shall see you next month for your March love outlook. Bye-bye now.